Hello all, this is Dhanalakshmi Bhaskaran, roll number 2501495, PGP 2025-27, section G. Today we are going to see about the digital penetration in India and its impact on the Indian economy. So let's get into the slides. So, giving an introduction gives me a privilege. India's economy is undergoing a structural shift driven by digital penetration. What used to be a cash dominated, informal system is now increasingly digital, traceable, and integrated. This transformation is not accidental, it's policy driven, especially through multiple initiatives like JAM Trinity, direct benefit transfers, UPI, cheap data penetration, etc. Now we will see about the JAM Trinity, the structural foundation. The starting point of India's digital economy is the JAM Trinity, that is the Jandan, Aadhaar and mobile. First, Jandan Yojana brought millions of previously unbanked individuals into the formal banking system. This is critical because without bank accounts, no digital system can function at scale. Second, Aadhaar created a universal identity infrastructure. This solved a major problem of welfare delivery, duplicate or fake beneficiaries. With biometric authentication, identity verification became faster and more reliable. Third, the mobile penetration. It acted as a last mile connector. Even in rural India, mobile phones became the interface through which the people accessed the financial services. Now, here is the key insight. Individually, each of this component has limited impact, but when combined, they created a powerful system where the government can directly identify, reach, and transfer money to the individuals. This is what makes India model unique globally. It's state backed by digital infrastructure operating at a population scale. Now we will see about the impact of DBT and UPI, the execution layer. This digital foundation becomes meaningful through DBT and UPI, which represent the execution layer of India's digital economy. Starting with the DBT, the direct benefit transfers, earlier welfare schemes involved multiple intermediaries, leading to delays, inefficiencies, and leakages due to corruption. DBT changed this by transferring funds directly to the beneficiaries' bank accounts. This improved targeted reduced fiscal wastage, and increased transparency in the government spending. It also ensured that the beneficiaries received the full amount without deductions. Now, moving to the UPI. UPI has transformed the way transactions take place in India. It allows instant real time payments between bank accounts using the mobile applications. Its biggest strength is simplicity. No need for bank details, just a mobile number or a QR code. What makes UPI truly impactful is its widespread adoption across all the segments of the society. From small vendors to street sellers and even daily wage earners are now using digital payments. So, if DBT represents the government to person transaction, UPI represents person to person and business transaction. Together, they create a complete digital financial ecosystem covering both welfare distribution and everyday economic activity. However, this system is not without challenges. Issues like digital literacy gaps, connectivity problems, and cybersecurity risks still affect the adoption, and especially in rural areas. But given the pace of adoption and financial literacy, we can hope that India could achieve flawless digital ecosystem soon in the economy. Now we will see about the economic impact. The combined effect of JAM, DBT, and UPI and the digital data penetration has significant implications for the Indian economy. First, financial inclusion has improved. Millions who were previously outside the formal banking system are now active participants. Second, there is greater transparency and accountability. Digital transactions leave a trace which reduces the corruption and improves governance. Third, the economy is becoming more formalized. Yet, as transactions shift from cash to digital, it becomes easier to track income and expand the tax base. Fourth, there is rapid growth in fintech ecosystem, which is building as the backbone of Indian digital ecosystem. But these benefits comes with limitations. There is still digital divide among the urban and rural population. Not everyone has equal access to the smartphone, internet, or digital skills. Cybersecurity and data privacy concerns are also increasing as more financial activities moves online. And finally, there is growing dependence on the digital infrastructure which must remain stable and silent. To conclude this, digital penetration in India is not just a technological advancement, it is a structural transformation of the economy. Through integration of JAM, DBT, UPI, and the data penetration, India has built a system that improves efficiency, enhances transparency, and expands financial inclusion. However, the success of this transformation depends on how inclusively it is implemented. We can hope that India has grown financially through an ecosystem and will advance to go through. Good luck. Thank you.